friends, Jen here with another quick career tips video. Before we get into our topic today, remember to hit like and subscribe down below this video so that you are notified every time I upload one of these. So, are you calm? How are you right before a job interview? I get nervous, I know, and so I wanted to offer you some practical tips on how to help with your nervousness before you have to go into a job interview. We don't want to eliminate nerves completely. It's kind of like blood pressure. If you have no blood pressure, then you're dead. But if you have optimal blood pressure, then you feel good and you're healthy. And it's the same with your nerves. You want to have a little bit of energy and excitement. Otherwise, if you don't, if it's not good for your performance. If you're too confident, then you will come across as arrogant or worse. So a little bit of nervousness is actually good. It gives you the energy that you need to do your best, but you don't want to be so nervous that your heart is pounding and you're blushing constantly and your hands are all sweaty. We want to remember to breathe and to appear calm and cool, even if inside you're shaking. So here are my quick tips. And the very first one is to be prepared. Have all of the questions that you want to ask written down, have your references with you, have your outfit picked out the night before. Make sure that you have researched this company as much as you possibly can, found out as much as you can before you get there. The idea that you can wing it when you're going into an interview is a bad idea. So don't do that. It's really noticeable if you're trying to do that. So practice your answers to potential interview questions and do as much preparation as you can, and then you will feel ready, which in turn will help you to calm your nerves. So that was number one. The second thing is to arrive early. Now, assuming it's an in-person interview, don't go in super early because you'll appear to be too eager, but give yourself plenty of commute time to get there and wait outside and maybe go in 10 minutes early before your interview time. If you're doing a virtual interview, you can hop in 1 or 2 minutes before, but not much before that. But in in-person interview, you can get there well in advance, but don't go into the building until about 10 minutes before. A leisurely arrival will allow you to feel more relaxed and calm going in rather than chancing bad traffic or trouble parking or whatever. Transit issues, it'll just give you an awful lot more time, and you want room for all possibilities. You don't want to be late. So make sure that you are arriving in plenty of time and wait outside. It'll give you a chance to review your material before you have to go in. The third thing is to eat something. There are things that are proven to help calm nerves and lower blood pressure. And there are several of the foods, but having 3 coffees before you go in is not one of those food options. They're not on the list. Bananas. If you have a banana, bananas have been found to lower blood pressure, which could help you to feel more calm. Or you could have some avocados on toast because it's so delicious. But avocados contain folate, which helps to reduce stress. Another one of my favorites is a little bit of dark chocolate, because dark chocolate has been shown to increase serotonin and your endorphin levels and improves your mood. And who doesn't want a little bit of chocolate right before a situation like this? And then if you can't eat, if you feel like you're just too nervous and you don't want to put anything into your stomach, which is not a good idea, but some people prefer to go in on an empty stomach, then try a cup or 2 of green tea. Yes, there's caffeine in it. You can put a little honey in it, but green tea has been found to help reduce stress. There have been studies on it, and honey is a natural anti-inflammatory. So all of that can help you to feel a little bit calmer going in. So that's number 3. Number 4 is stay off your phone for a few reasons. One of them is you might get distracted and lose track of time and end up late. And it's better to be looking around and smiling at people who are in the waiting room or the reception person or whatever, and seem friendly and approachable rather than hunched over, buried in your phone, which lots of people are doing these days. So be different, right? Look up, smile at people, or just, be sitting there looking at your notes or something, but try to look up every once in a while and look approachable. You also don't want to check email or social media in case something you read upsets you right before you're going into the interview. Turn your phone to silent and just put it away, because you will not die if you don't check your phone for the hour or so that it's going to take. I promise. All right, number 5 is to remember that an interview is just a conversation. It's a conversation that you can participate in. It's also a chance for you to decide if this is a company that you want to work for. Because sometimes you'll get into the interview and you'll get a bad vibe, or their values aren't matching with yours or something. So it's a good chance for you to also see if this is something that you actually want to be doing. If you are able to put it into perspective and stay calm so you don't seem desperate, even if you are really, really, really wanting this job, you will appear more relaxed, and that's a lot more desirable. You are going to make mistakes, by the way. There will be moments of awkwardness, or there'll be a question that you just weren't anticipating. So take a moment, take a breath, and really think before you answer. Silence is okay. It's a conversation. And if you can do the best that you can in the moment, then you're doing the best that you can. There are lots of reasons why hiring managers hire one person over another, and sometimes the reasons have nothing to do with you. It could be someone else who was more senior on the seniority list. It could be that there was a previous relationship with someone who applied, and they were just doing this whole interview exercise because they had to, because it was in the rules. There are lots and lots of other reasons and factors. So all you can do really is just to have the best conversation in the calmest way that you can have. So those are my quick career tips for today, friends. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.